Dear parents, with week 7 of term 4 coming to an end, I thought it was an opportune time to give you an update on what was happening with our Year 12 2021 cohort. I'm sure you're well aware that they've been heavily into their assessment tasks, and they've all been complaining to me about how much extra work they've had to do, so that's typical of every year. I'm sure they'll get through those tasks, and as a reminder to you, those tasks are very important in relation to their HSC. They count 50% of their mark will be their assessment mark, so we want them to do those tasks to the best of their ability. The main reason for me speaking to you today is that I am going on leave as of next Monday. I'm taking some extended sick leave, have to have some surgery, have to have a hip replacement done, a product of old age, but that's the way it is. In my place, Darren Percy will be acting principal for that period of time, and James Gordon, who is the head teacher English, will step up in the deputy principal's role, and Kim Hamilton will take over as head teacher of English during that period. So it's a very smooth transition. I don't think much is going to change during that period. Just some important activities that are to occur this term. Our Year 12 Christmas concert, where we support the Salvation Army in terms of their toy drive, will occur on Friday, December the 11th. It's really important that the kids engage in that. We ask them to provide us with $5 each if they can. We buy toys for young men and women in the 14 to 17 year age group. They're often a group that are ignored around Christmas time. We do these toy drives and we focus in on very young people, but they're the ones that tend to miss out, so hopefully we'll try and support them. The Manly Surf School activity is on Monday the 14th of December. That's a great day out. Please encourage your son or daughter to come to that. It's another great time for them to bond together. We missed a lot of those activities earlier in the year because of COVID, so we'd love them to be part of that. It's just a great way to celebrate the end of year as well. And our final assembly on the 16th of December, the Wednesday, is our prize giving assembly. The students will be notified if they're receiving a prize or an acknowledgement. It's important, again, it'd be great that we're going to be able to have you there, which is fantastic. We haven't had to have any parents in the school for most of the year. You'll get an invitation to that if your son or daughter is getting an award on that particular day. That will be their last day of school. After that, graduation, school will be over for the rest of the term. We're, of course, anxiously waiting for our HSC results, which will come to us on the 18th of December, the very, very last day of the year from our perspective, and we hope to get really great outcomes. Moving forward into 2021, just a couple of early activities that you need to know about. All students return on the 29th of January, which is a Friday. It's a funny day to start, but we have 2 days of professional development prior to that, and they start on that day. Year 12 will be getting to their work from the get-go. They'll have a quick assembly in the morning. They'll meet the new Year 11s, and then they'll be going off to class as per normal. So there'll be no let up from their perspective. We are going to have face-to-face parent-teacher nights with you very early in the term. The 2 nights organised are the 3rd and the 8th of February. You'll get more information about that, but you'll need to book in for those nights. But they are going to be face-to-face, our traditional parent-teacher nights, unless there is some event that occurs that we don't know about at this stage, but we're hoping really to have you here. It's going to be a much better and more effective activity talking face-to-face, and you'll get a great insight into where your students are at that particular meeting, because they'll have had an assessment task. They'll be back into Year 12. We can hopefully support them in making sure that they're heading in the best direction and getting their best outcomes. So they're 2 important events that you'll be hearing about. As I said, please book in for those. We run it over 2 nights to allow everybody access to the teachers, because obviously it's a fairly large group of students. They've been fantastic. As I said, they've whinged about their assessment tasks, but they're okay. They're working through those really well. We're really happy with them. They've done a great job in sort of transitioning from Year 11 students into Year 12. They've grown up heaps in that period of time. It's funny, it seems to happen every year. So we look forward to them having some really successful outcomes. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a really happy and prosperous New Year. It's disappointing that I won't be here for the last 3 weeks, but I need to get this surgery done and dusted. I'll be back fitter and better next year, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thank you.